My name is Abby. I'm aware is short for Abby Ram, which is a Hindu name. I got a Hindu name and this honky ass face. I have a Hindu name, but I look like my name should be like Travis McChad or some shit, right? Now, I got this Hindu name, and I don't like telling people because it always leads to all these questions, right? And it always leads to people finding out I grew up in a cult. I grew up in a cult. I grew up in northern British Columbia, Canada, off-grid, no electricity, dirt roads, like the whole deal, right? And my family, we were homeless when we got there, but like we didn't think we were homeless because we lived in a teepee, right? Which is like all natural homelessness. It's like organic poverty, right? And there was so much crazy shit that went down there growing up. Like the craziest thing is completely removed from society as far as you could possibly go. Jehovah's Witnesses would show up and go door to door. I don't know how they found us. Must have taken them like a month to get there. It's crazy. So when I was 13 years old, my family, we left the commune because we became Jehovah's Witnesses. And we've just bounced from cult to cult ever since, and now I live here in Hollywood, and I am a proud Scientologist. And if you're wondering if I'm joking, come talk to me after the show. You know? You're like, is he joking? I don't know. Do you want to improve your life? Come ask me. This is all industry. It's probably like 50% in here, to be honest. Fuck yeah. No, I'm like, the one thing I did keep from growing up Hare Krishna is I'm a vegetarian. You hear how quiet it got when I said I'm a vegetarian? Nobody likes vegetarians. And the reason why nobody likes vegetarians is because at some point in your life, you probably met a really annoying vegan person, and that vegan person was so annoying and such an extremist that you're like, I'm done with these people, right? And it made me think that, like, I think if you were going to compare diets to religions, vegetarians would be like Muslim guys, like chill, cool Muslim guys that, like, pray, they go to mosque, they do all their things, but they still, like, drink and bang white chicks on the side. Right? And then vegans are like the ISIS of diets, making everyone else look bad. That joke is pro-Muslim, anti-vegan. It's the most politically correct joke of all time. You can laugh at it. I'm also a meat virgin. Can you believe that shit? I know what you're thinking. You're like, how's that possible? You're such a big, strong boy. I know. Yeah, no, big strong boy. All my friends, they want me to break my meat virginity. They're so pushy about it. They're like, bro, you gotta try bacon, you gotta try steak. I'm like, look, I'm saving it for the right piece of meat, all right? Just like, don't pressure me, okay? And I think to fuck with them, to make them feel bad for always pressuring me, when I finally decide to eat meat, I might just like fuck around and like eat a dolphin, you know? And if they get mad at me, I'm just be like, bro, this is my first day at this, all right? Like, I don't know the rules like you did, okay? You created this monster. I'm glad you guys laughed at that. I ran that joke. I was going to do it for my set, and I ran it by another fellow comedian. I thought he was a comedian. Turns out he's actually a bitch. And he's like, dude, don't joke about dolphins because dolphins are smarter than people. Their brains are bigger. It turns out dolphins have bigger brains than people. I'm like, yeah, my brain might be smaller than a dolphin's, but not one time in my whole life have I ever been caught in a fishing net. So, I don't know, dude. Who's smarter? A lot of people ask me, like, when I talk about, like, the Hare Krishna stuff, they're always like, so, like, how did you escape the cult, you know? I'm like, I don't know, I didn't. Like, my family's still there. Like, I might go back, to be honest with you. Like, it's, like, pretty cool. I actually did go back at the beginning of COVID, and I learned a lot of stuff when I went back. One thing I learned there, which I thought was interesting, turns out COVID only affects you if you're a liberal pussy. I feel like most of you guys are like, oh, it's funny, it's like satire, but there's a couple people that are like, fuck yeah, let's go storm the Capitol after this shit. I'm like, bro, I'm joking, dude. Yeah, so I went back to the commune, and it was really fun when I was back at the commune. The only thing that was annoying was like I thought like I would be like accepted more going back, but like everybody there only gives a shit about my older brother. My older brother's kind of like a big deal there because he went and became like a very respected Hare Krishna monk, right? And right now he lives in India to this day in a freaking hut like a dumbass, and he doesn't even wear shoes, right? And they're stinkies to shit. Meanwhile, I'm out in LA, I'm trying to get this money, and I own Dogecoin. He has no Dogecoin, and they think he's better than me, right? But my brother doesn't wear shoes. That means he lives the lifestyle of a crackhead, but he doesn't get to enjoy smoking the crack that it takes to lose your shoes. He just went straight. He meditated himself in homelessness, okay? And then he also thinks he's better than me because he's celibate, He's like, oh, you're always hanging out with girls. Like, I'm celibate. I control myself. I don't sleep with women. I don't jerk off. I'm like, yeah, but you got a rat tail, bro. Like, I could be celibate too if I had a rat tail, It's true. Monks, they grow ponytails. If you see a serious Hare Krishna, what they do is they grow a thing called a sika. They shave their head and they grow a ponytail in the back. And the reason why they do that, they believe that when you die, Krishna can pull you up to heaven by your ponytail. And I was 4 years old when they told me that, and I'm like, I'm good. I'll find my own way out. I'll figure it out. Because also, like, is it heaven if everybody up there has a rat tail? Because that sounds like Florida to me. Not heaven. Thank you, guys. I'm Abby Roberge.